Books is like a body for a soul. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Time obliterates the frictions of opinion and confirms the decisions of nature. Times are bad. Children no longer obey their parents, and everyone is writing a book. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. For what is the worth of human life unless it is woven into the life of our ancestors by the records of history? In times of war, the laws fall silent. Read at every weight, read at all hours, read within leisure, read in times of labor, read as one goes in, read as one goes out. The task of the educated mind is simply put read to the lead. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. Not for ourselves alone are we born. Gratitude is not the only greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. We must not only obtain wisdom, we must enjoy. Not to know what has been transacted in former times is always a child. If no use is made of the labors of the past ages, the world must remain always in the infancy of knowledge. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of all well-spent life is eternal. For books are more than books, they are life. They are heart and the cause of ages past, the reason why men worked and died, the essence of keen interest of their lives. Though there is life, there is hope. The life of the dead is set in the memory of the living. Politicians are not born, they are excreated. Swift of fortune tests the reliability of friends. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. The life of the dead is placed in the memories of the living. The love you gave in life keeps people alive beyond their time. Anyone who was given love will always live on in another's heart. I criticize by creation, not by finding flaw. It is not marked by martial speed or physical dexterity that great things are achieved, but by reflection, the force of character and judgment. What is morally wrong can never be advantageous, even when it enables you to make some gain that you believe to be in your advantage. The mere act of believing that some wrongful course of action constitutes an advantage is pernicious. You must not say every mistake is a foolish one. Life is nothing without friendship. It is the foolish to tear one's hair in grief, as though sorrow would be made less by baldness. It is a great thing to know your vices. Happy life consists in tranquility of the mind. I am not ashamed to confess, I am ignorant of what I do not know. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. When you wish to instruct, be brief. The men's mind take in quickly what you say, learns its lesson and retains it faithfully. Every word that is unnecessary only pounds over the side of the brimming mind. Our span of life is brief, but it is long enough for us to live well and honestly. The enemy is within the gates. It is our own luxury, our own folly, our own criminality that we have contended. Freedom is participation in power. Law applied to its extreme is the greatest of injustice. The function of wisdom is to good discriminate between good and evil. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. Knowledge which is divorced from justice may be called cunning rather than wisdom. No one is old as to think that he cannot live one more year. Where is the dignity unless there is honesty? Though silence is not necessarily an admission, it is not a denial either. Never injure a friend, even in jest. Nobody can give you wiser advice than yourself. If you heed yourself, you will never go wrong. Your friend is a second self. Ability without honor is useless. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. It is not a peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and to forget his own. A mind without instruction can no more bear fruit than a field however fertile without cultivation. We are bound by the law so that we may be free.